Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I walked into Hobby Lobby for one simple thing, buttons for a project I'm sewing, and I walked right into a surprise I never expected. Hobby Lobby is now stocking garment fabric, actual wearable garment fabric. So when I say I was shocked, I was shocked. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything I found, the prices, the quality, and whether I think this is worth your time as a garment sewist. The first thing I saw was this gorgeous 3D textured fabric, the kind of fabric that I used to see at Joann Fabrics, and it would run somewhere between $40 and $50 a yard. Here at Hobby Lobby, it's $24 a yard. And if you come during their every other week 30% off fabric sale, that price drops even more. So here's my tip. If the fabric isn't on sale that week and you don't need it immediately, I would wait. Fabric goes on sale every other week, and that 30% off makes a real difference. But let me tell you, that 3D fabric was just the beginning. Hobby Lobby's entire apparel fabric section has seriously leveled up. I found fabrics I have never seen in my local store before. And look at this really pretty lame fabric. It came in several colors and it was running for $7.99 a yard. And then I noticed the sequin fabric. Maybe some stores carried it before, but my local one never has. This is about $17 a yard, again, before the 30% discount, and they had a few colors and textures perfect for holiday looks or special occasion apparel. And then I found stunning poly satin fabrics, beautiful jewel tones, great drape and shine, and honestly great pricing even before the sale. I was genuinely shook. I did not expect this from Hobby Lobby, not at all. Then I came across several bolts of corduroy and denim fabric in different weights and textures. Most of the denim was running between $10 and $12 a yard, and that is before the 30% off sale. I fortunately stocked up on denim before Joann's closed, so I'm good for now, but it's good to know Hobby Lobby has stepped into that space. Next, I saw this camel-colored poly suede that was absolutely beautiful. It would make an amazing jacket, blazer, or even a full suit. The texture was smooth, the color was rich, and I thought it was pretty decent. And then there was velvet, a few different colors, very festive for holiday sewing, and the price was $6.99 a yard. Seriously, where is all of this coming from? Hobby Lobby? I am pleasantly surprised. Please let me know if you're seeing similar fabric in your local Hobby Lobby. I want to know if this is a national shift or just my store stepping up. And look at this dedicated knit section. It isn't a ton, but there are definitely some options available. I found Liverpool knits, textured knits, rib knits, many different two-way and four-way stretch knits. These are fabrics I have never seen here before, and the prices I felt were very competitive. What really hit me is how different this store feels compared to even a year ago. With Joann's gone and fabric options shrinking in so many areas, I honestly expected to see less, not more. So for Hobby Lobby to suddenly roll out all of these new garment-friendly fabrics, it caught me off guard in the very best way. Before I move on, I do want to say this. I know some people choose not to shop at Hobby Lobby for personal reasons, and I completely respect that. My goal here is simply to give you the 411 on what's happening in the sewing world so you can make the best decisions for yourself and your projects. Of course, I had to check the pattern drawers. The McCall's drawers were completely empty, not a single pattern. The Simplicity patterns were there, but they were the older designs, and yes, they're always 30% off. But here's my honest recommendation. Don't buy Simplicity patterns at Hobby Lobby. You can get better prices and the newer releases directly from simplicity.com, and they often run frequent sales. I also noticed that the interfacing section has expanded. More options, more weights, more garment-friendly choices. This is a big improvement from the last time I was here. I thought the prices were pretty decent as well. I'm telling you, Hobby Lobby is trying to step up. And yes, Hobby Lobby still has a wide array of cottons. And honestly, some of them are really pretty. Different types of prints, some bright prints, soft pastels, bold florals, novelty designs. And honestly, there are lots of different prints depending upon the type of project that you are working on. So if you are a quilter, if you're making tote bags, if you're making pillowcases, things like that, I think you're definitely going to be able to find cottons here that speak to you. And you have to give it to Hobby Lobby. The shelves are always pretty well stocked and everything is clearly organized. I also spotted some flannels I don't remember seeing before. They were really soft ones too, not that stiff craft type flannel. These had a nicer weight and would be great for pajamas, shirts, lightweight jackets, baby blankets, and all kinds of cozy projects. It definitely feels like they're paying more attention to texture, seasonality, and garment-friendly choices even outside the formal apparel section. Between the expanded interfacing options, the wide range of cottons, the new flannels, and now all of these unexpected garment fabrics, the 3D textures, the velvet, the lame, the sequins, it honestly feels like Hobby Lobby is trying to fill some of the gaps that opened up when Joann's disappeared. Now, I'm not saying it replaces Joann's completely. Nothing really does. But it is interesting to see Hobby Lobby step into that space a little more intentionally. It feels like they're testing the waters, paying attention to what sewists need, and maybe even responding to the changes in our community. As we begin to close out 2025, it's clear that this has been a wild year for the sewing community. We lost Joann's nationwide. We had a scare of a lifetime when the big four pattern companies were sold to a liquidator. And for a moment, it really looked like we were going to lose paper patterns altogether. But thankfully, they reorganized, they rebranded, and they're continuing to produce paper patterns. And on top of that, indie designers are still going strong and bringing so much creativity into this space. So seeing any big retailer expanding their garment fabric options right now, it's surprising, but honestly, it's also really encouraging. So here's my verdict. It looks like Hobby Lobby truly might be making a real effort to show up for garment sewists. And I did not see this coming. I'm hoping they're listening to the sewing community and that this isn't just a one-time reset, but the start of something they continue to build on. The fabrics were decent, the prices were fair, the variety is growing, and if you shop during that 30% off sale week, it's definitely worth checking out. Right now, there really aren't many big box competitors left. Michaels is trying to step into this space, but they still have a long way to go before they're truly a garment sewing destination. So seeing Hobby Lobby make even more moves, even if they're small moves in this direction, feels meaningful. As we look ahead to 2026, I think a lot of sewists are wondering what the next chapter of our sewing community is going to look like. I would really love to hear from you. What are you seeing in your local Hobby Lobby stores? Do you see some of the same garment fabrics, the knits, the velvets, the textures, the corduroy, and the denim? Or is your store still carrying mostly quilting cotton? So that's all for today. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a sewing update. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know how much I appreciate you. Happy sewing, friends. I'll see you in the next video.